Hello, everyone. This is Lego Count Dooku from Club Brick, here to bring you my review of Lego Legacy Heroes Unboxed, or as I like to call it, Raid Shadow Legend. In this game, you have a lot of things to do and a lot of minifigures to collect as you try to battle the forces of evil to bring safety and peace back to Pip Town and rebuild the lost city of friendship. That's that's basically the plot. There are many, many heroes to choose from in here. Most of them, they're just, you know, they're Ninjago. Of course they are. But the diversity of characters is well liked and appreciated because it gives you a lot of different teams you could build, including a team with Jester Go-Go there. I don't have him, but he is the best character in the game. Just kidding. We're actually going to look at some of the characters, including the actual best character in the game, who you get for free at the beginning, Chicken Suit Guy. He's a guy in a chicken suit who Beyblades. He literally Beyblades. What do you mean he's not the best character? He's a Beyblading chicken. As you can see, characters are classified, as you can see on the right there, as different subgenres, as explorer in the case of some, and others are called builders. You may be wondering why I'm bringing up the fact that some characters are classified as builders and others are classified as explorers. The reason for that is because it's entirely necessary for some maps to complete using explorer-only teams or builder-only teams. You heard me right. Each character also has a subgenre like support, attacker, and tank, as well as the type of sets they come in, like castle characters, meaning medieval, space, like space, pirates, and collectibles, as in the kind you get in the blind bags. Speaking of which, inside the Lego shop, you have lots of different options to get characters. Any of their tiles will enough of the tiles will get you that character to be able to build and add to your collection, as well as ability elixirs and coins from the event store, different equipable items, tiles, and then if you join a guild, you can use the money you get from the guild to also get the same thing. Normally, I would complain about this kind of stuff, but in this game, all of this is highly necessary in order to progress. As well as that, you can get some for free or use your gems up top to buy some blind bags that'll get you character tiles, in some cases, or character tiles, gear, and coins. Now, I've been doing a couple of these, and as you can see, I have a decent amount up top there. Not enough to buy any, unfortunately, but it has netted me quite a few decent heroes, including Cactus Girl. While playing this game, you will unlock and complete quests in order to collect certain items, whether it's level up material and coins, and in some cases, it will net you the best 3 items you can get in the game, which are gems for unlocking more free characters, the ability to use scrolls to level up your characters, and coins, which help level your character up. As well, they have added in the system of daily login, which in the case of February gets you Headley the Headsman, a character you can get by grinding otherwise. One thing that I find that detracts from the game a lot when it comes to the hero collecting is the fact that for a lot of characters, you're going to find yourself grinding a lot to get their pieces. I mean, Basil the Bat Lord Needs 65 pieces in order to unlock him. Highwayman needs 30. And some of the Ninjago characters take a lot of tiles to unlock. Garmadon, my dude, 115 tiles. But you know what? I'll give it to you. You do look nice. Now, the other aspect of this game people might be asking about is what's combat like? Well, in certain maps, you are limited in what type of characters you can use. For instance, I just want to do this event right here. And as you can see, what's required is castle characters, of which I only have 2. Not great. Not great at all. Combat in this game is very, very interesting because it is just Raid Shadow Legends. As you'll see in the background while I'm recording this, combat is done by pretty much tapping one of 2 attacks, which have a multitude of different effects that they can have, whether it's healing up your allies, doing AoE damage to everyone, or healing one of your units. And in the case of tanks, they have the ability to taunt the enemies into attacking them specifically, allowing your characters to get in more hits on the enemy, without having to worry about your less tanky units getting damaged. Your mission in the game is to basically take out all the enemies, and thankfully, they tell you at the very top how many are left. Because it would really, really suck if you were to defeat all the enemies on the map only for more to spawn. Just like that. As you can see, winning battles can earn you quite a bit of loot. And that loot is then used to upgrade your characters and upgrade your account to make both as strong as possible. One downside I find about this game is the fact that certain characters can only be used in certain types of maps, which is very limiting in what teams you can build. Unlike, well, that other game that allows you to use pretty much any character you want in any map. To many people, this can be, well, is very frustrating. But thankfully, this restriction only appears to be in the first 2 maps as far as I can tell, which is not terrible, but it's also not great. I don't know how they would go about fixing that, if they ever decide to fix that, but it's something they might want to look into. With all the stuff that they have in this game, and all the amazing characters they have for you to choose from, you'd think they'd allow you to be able to use any character you want in any map. Another major downside some people might find, for those who are new to mobile RPGs, is the fact that your character's levels are limited to only max out at whatever level your account is. In the case of my units here, they can only max out at 13, which for those who love grinding for EXP or levels in most games are going to find a little tricky. But if you love Lego and you don't mind any of the setbacks in this game, I feel like it can be a very enjoyable experience. With all the awesome minifigures you can collect, the fact that they feel like actual minifigures in battle, and the overall style of the Lego aesthetic and being able to build stuff. Oh yeah, you heard me right. As you progress in the game, you get to build from 4 different elements: pirates, castles, space, and city. The building process is honestly pretty cool. Basically, the reason this is in the game is to build up your Pip Town neighborhoods and bring everything back to its former glory and rebuild everything that was lost. Overall, I'd say LEGO Legacy isn't a terrible game. Now, is it a acquired taste? Absolutely. Not many people are going to like the style of gameplay, the way it forces you to use only certain characters and maps, and the fact that it most of the characters in there are, well, let's be honest, you're not going to go for certain characters, or at least you're not going to try to. But the fact that they all have individual animations, and some of them are pretty nice animations, I might add, especially the ultimates, which none of my characters have, can make this game an enjoyable experience. My only downsides are the fact that the game limits how many characters you can use, limits what characters you can use in maps, and good golly, man, look at those prices. Who thought this was a good idea to make a Lego game where the things the this breaks my brain. It costs $9.99 for most of these, except for energy, which you could just get in the game by waiting anyways. And $9.99, I could just buy a Lego game like Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga for mobile. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this semi in-depth review of Lego Legacy. It's something new we wanted to try on this channel, so if you like it, please feel free to subscribe. Leave a comment letting us know how it went or what parts of it you liked or don't like. And be on the lookout, as I am going to start reviewing all the Lego games that have been put on mobile. Even one that I swore I'd never touch again. And for those who have been wondering why this has been a mostly silent review, well, that's easy. Lego decided to use copyright music in this game for the soundtrack. You guys have a wonderful night, and remember, let your creativity flow in Lego.